This is a great day for football, and we're anxious to get this game underway between the Oregon State Beavers and the Cougars of Washington State. Halfway through the season, and the race in the Pac-10 is heating up. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, and joining me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso.
Oregon State will be led today by their star quarterback. And let me tell you guys, this guy is good. Has very good accuracy on his throws, and his poise under pressure is second to none on the football field today. I think we can expect this young man to have a great game today.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss, a winning combination with Coke taste and 0 calories. Washington State is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. And there's the opening boot. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 20. One-man backfield. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Not much running room there for the ball carrier.
The linebacker was right there to make the stop. That's a pretty good, solid play to keep them from getting too many yards.
They go with a run. Sheds a tackler. What a run! And down he goes at the 36-yard line. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they could keep up with him either.
They're showing blitz. He passes it. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. Tackle right around the 48-yard line. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
And he's taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
So it's the corner that comes away with the tackle right there.
He got right in there and popped the ball carrier. This senior just doesn't back down from anyone.
He's going to try and scramble. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
Let's see if this coaching staff sticks with the short passing game, or if they decide to open it up a bit more.
And they got all the big boys in there for this one. They run for it, and a major collision. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
And we got a new man in there, running back. Decides to slide, and they'll get the first down there.
Oh, unbelievable effort on this run. Nice job of keeping this drive alive.
They come out in a goal line set. Got the corner. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. And they pick up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. He decides to run with it. And he's tackled at the 4-yard line. And fellas, that pass just put him over 2,000 yards passing on the year.
This is a pretty impressive number. It shows his consistency throughout the season.
Quite an accomplishment for this young man, and he's very humble. He'd be the first person to give credit to all of his receivers and his offensive line.
They've got the defense on their heels now. It's 1st and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. The offense didn't get the play off in time.
Good ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that play.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
First down on the 8-yard line. And this is going to be a delay of game penalty. Now, wait a minute. Nope. They called timeout. It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. He gets another carry. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Second down, goal to go. Going with the shotgun here. Scrambling around. Got his receiver, touchdown.
The wideout does a good job here of getting open and then taking it into the end zone.
This guy can run precise routes, and as a quarterback, you love that because you always know where he's going to be every time he goes out for a pass.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Washington State ready to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. Tackle made at the 37. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
You know, this offense can't afford another turnover here.
Right now, it's only a 7-point game. If they keep giving the ball away, this deficit will go up in a hurry, Coach.
Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. Second and 9. Ball on the 37. King lines up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. He'll give it off here. He tackles him for a loss.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Throws a bullet over the middle. And down he goes at the 38-yard line. That play was designed to pick up a first down, but they didn't do it.
It looks like the receiver just lost track of where he was on the field.
Yep, I'm not a big fan on that call there. If I was the offensive coordinator, then I'd make sure I had 3 receivers going down past the first down line.
Heading for the corner. At the 40. Across midfield. And they bring him down at the 34. And that was almost 6 points, fellas.
I'll tell you what, that was an amazing punt, but it was even a better punt return.
Boy, that guy showed some flash on that return, and actually, the fact that it was such a good punt gave this return man much more room to make this thing happen.
They'll go to work at the 34-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. That's 4 yards on the play.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. We've played a quarter, and our score. The Cougars, 7. The Beavers, nothing.
Washington State, 7. Oregon State.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 30. He scrambled. Runs with it, and he's got room. Out of bounds at the 19.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. Tackle around the 15-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 15. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. Under heavy pressure, and they got it.
There's not too much the quarterback can do there.
Well, the protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
The defense sets up in the nickel. He drops back. Caught, and he's hit immediately. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on 1st and 2nd down, you wouldn't have needed so many on 3rd down.
Not a very good attempt there by the kicker.
That was a tough miss. This kid was getting heckled by the crowd before the game, and I don't think that things will get any better for him after that kick.
Well, the 2 players that have the most difficult job in hostile environments are the kickers and the quarterbacks. And it's especially hard for the kickers because, well, they're head cases.
They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. 1 man backfield. And they motion a guy to the right. There's a player shaken up on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ace backfield. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. They get maybe a yard on the toss. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32. King is under center. 3-wide formation. They'll go with the run once again. They gain 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5 situation. Ball on the 37. One-man backfield. Drops to throw. No protection. They got in there in a hurry.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
It's 4th down. They come out in a punt formation. King awaits the snap. Punts the ball away. Their kicker missed the field goal attempt the last time this offense had it. Let's see what happens this time around.
Anytime you have a shot at putting points on the board and you don't get it, you get a little frustrated. But this offense is very capable of scoring at any time.
First and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks like they didn't get the play off quick enough.
Red ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
I think they just had some trouble getting the right play in there.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty. First down, looking to throw. He goes out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Whoa! The coach ain't gonna like that completion. Not at all.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. From the gun. Quick throw out to the receiver. A good pickup there.
Woo, he better be careful. Let me tell you, his throw had to be perfect, and it was. Good coverage by the defense that time, but sometimes that's not good enough.
They line up in the jumbo set. And he has it on the corner. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. We've got a 2nd and 2. Ball on the 19-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle made at the 14-yard line. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
Washington State is up 7. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Second and 8. Ball on the 12-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble, and he's going to be sacked. The blitz worked in their favor, fellas.
Yeah, you're right. They were able to get good pressure on the quarterback and free up a defensive lineman for the sack.
The defense sets up in the nickel. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He steps out right around the 10-yard line. Nice pickup on the play, but they're still short of the first down.
And that was a good-looking play. Even though they didn't get enough yards, I'm sure we'll see that one again.
And it splits the uprights. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Washington State lines up for the kickoff. And it's off. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 30. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll take over at the 30-yard line. Ace backfield. And they use motion. Slings it. Has it to the senior. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes.
You're right. Then they complain about not getting the ball.
It's complete. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. First down, 10 to go. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. There's a fumble. Defense says they've got it, and they do. Uh-oh, this could get ugly.
It's looking that way right now. They really need to hold them here so they can get the ball back and put some points on the board.
If not, this one has all the makings of a blowout.
This drive will start at the 30. First and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Brought down at the 31. He might have gained a yard on that scramble.
1 yard gain on the play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. Now he's going to run and watch out. And they push him out at the 44. And he gets a big gain on the run.
Good awareness here by the ball carrier to step out of bounds and conserve some clock.
They line up in the shotgun. Scrambling around. He delivers. Picked off by the senior. And he's taken down right around the 46-yard line. A well-timed interception there.
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46. King is under center. Single set backfield. Complete. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to.
The offense calls a timeout.
It has the distance. And he missed it right. No good. We've still got a half of football remaining, but our score at halftime is Washington State 10, Oregon State nothing.
10, Oregon State nothing.
We are set to start the second half. Both teams are on the field and we're ready to go. He'll return it from the 6. He makes it to the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right, and the defense is there. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
He took a shot on that play.
He better check and make sure all of his limbs are still attached.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Throws into coverage, just picked off. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown! What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
Here's the point after to try to cut this to a 3-point game. And he converts the extra point. King has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Gathered in at the 6. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. So the offense will come back out onto the field, hoping for a little better result than that last pick 6.
I can't stress enough how much that turnover really turned this game around.
That's why turnovers are usually the biggest difference in close games. Actually, any game for that matter.
Give to the tailback. He's taken down at about the 39-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. And they got him. Third and long now after the sack. The defense is in the nickel. Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. There's a very impressive open field tackle. They almost got themselves out of a big hole, but it was not to be.
And they still managed a good gain on 3rd down, and sometimes that's enough to get your confidence back.
Gets this one away. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They give to the tailback. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 26. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Throws to the middle. They knock it down. Incomplete.
That was the safety who got in there to knock it down.
This kid isn't just a ball hawk, but he can hit you as well. Don't let his size fool you.
So it's 3rd down now, and they're going to need about 4. From the gun. They'll run the option. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. So they'll get a new set of downs with that option keeper.
Guys, they had me fooled there. I thought they'd go to the air there.
And the defense was fooled as well, Kirk. That's why the quarterback got the 1st down.
Well, coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
So after some discussion, the call on the field is reversed. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. The defensive back's moving in closer. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. First down, 10 to go. King is in the gun. 3 receivers split out. Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it.
Boy, a golden opportunity missed by the defense. That was a sure interception, only to be dropped.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. King is in the shotgun. 3 wide formation. Catches it, and that's all. That play fake good for 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
And they'll look to convert here on another third down. 3 wide outs here.
Ready.
Got it to the senior. Brought down in the open field. They just inched past the marker.
Yeah, it looked like he got it just by the nose of the football.
At the 44-yard line.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. First down. Ace backfield. He's looking to pass. He's looking for his man. Jarred loose.
Great play. That's how you make someone drop the football. Let them know you're there, and then, wow, put your pads on them.
That's the way you make it hard to catch the ball. I will say that. I agree.
Incomplete pass.
That's just a shame. The receiver did his job. He was able to get a step on the defender, but the ball was underthrown.
Yeah, but that quarterback better put some water in that hose.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Complete. Got some open field. And he's tackled at about the 39-yard line. They picked up some yards, but it won't be enough to keep those chains moving.
They went to the right guy. He just couldn't get away.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt from 56 yards away. And he missed it to the right.
You know, Coach, I was watching this guy in warm-ups before the game, and he had some problems missing to the right.
Well, maybe he should aim for the left upright next time so that he can actually make the field goal.
They come out in a goal line set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's taken down at about the 45. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. Washington State is up a field goal. Runs it and tackled in the backfield. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Fires across the middle. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Tries to get around the corner. Tackle made at the 42. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 42. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Gets it. He's in space. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Here, the receiver needs to do a better job of holding his block on the corner, or there's no place for the ball carrier to go.
Well, only a quarter remains, and we've got a tight game with the score. Washington State, 10. Oregon State, 7.
10, Oregon State.
We've got 2nd and 9 here. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Throws complete and he's stopped immediately. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
And that one will move them a little closer to the sticks. Nice 6-yard gain.
3rd down again. from the gun. He scrambled. He's looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hold on.
This ball's incomplete. Number 1, the intended receiver on the play.
They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. It has the distance, and it's good.
That field goal attempt is good.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. Tackle at the 36. So what do you think about this situation, fellas?
I think it goes without saying that this is a very critical possession.
A touchdown would give them the lead, and a field goal would put them within striking distance.
They have to be thinking about getting the ball into the end zone because it's getting too late in the game to be thinking about field goal.
Just about 3 yards there.
Nice catch there by the sophomore, but even better play by the defense to keep him from going nowhere after the play.
Single set backfield. And this one's broken up.
This ball's incomplete. Number 81, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on their own 39. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. On the ground is the tailback. He's taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get a first down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
Here the back does a good job of following his blocks and picking up 7 yards.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They'll run the option, and they make the stop right around the 44-yard line. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarters defense. Looks to him again, complete. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
And again, it's the wide receiver who's making a play. He's definitely been a favorite target for this quarterback.
And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Out of bounds around the 33-yard line. And a good call that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this that can have a lot of success against this defense.
It's 2nd and 2. And this is the 8th play of the drive. 1-man backfield. Give to the tailback. He's brought down in the open field. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. 2nd down. Ace backfield. Takes the snap, and he's in trouble. It's batted down, incomplete. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on third down. King steps to the line of scrimmage. Single set backfield. Gets it out to him again. How many times can these guys get it on third down?
Hey, they're putting together a heck of a drive, and those are the kinds of plays that will eventually get you in the end zone.
This quarterback has such confidence in his receivers that I don't think he cares what down it is. They're going to make the play for him.
It's caught, and we are all tied up, folks. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, "You want the ball, go get it." And did he ever? He got it and took it for 6.
They'll try to tack on the extra point that will take the lead. And he converts the extra point. And we've got a good one here. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Our score, Oregon State 14, Washington State 13. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive.
On that last drive, they took the ball deep out of their own territory and moved it up the field.
That was great offensive production. Everything really came together for them on that last drive.
Gets it. He's in space. Touchdown! And now they're winning this ball game.
That's a clutch touchdown to get the lead. But, Coach, there's still some time left on that clock.
Yep. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock, and that's way too much time for comfort.
Well, we're about to see how well these guys can run a 2-minute offense.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. And a new halfback checks into the game. They don't get the 2. Should they have gone for 2 here, guys?
Definitely. That was the right call. That execution there, on the other hand, is a whole different story.
Yeah, the result was not exactly what they were looking for.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Washington State is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Tackle at the 38-yard line. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. We'll see what happens on this possession.
They really beat them up with that passing attack.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
Handoff up the middle. Steps out of bounds. Around the 43-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 43. King is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. And down he goes at the 46-yard line. Chalk up another catch for this wide receiver today.
Well, Coach, this wideout continues to impress us, and he's putting up some pretty decent yards today so far.
Yep, he's over 100 yards now, and that's certainly a solid day for this young man.
And they pick up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line. From the gun. Throws complete. He's hammered. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Good coverage by the cornerback to make a sure tackle after the reception.
3rd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Here's a handoff, and he's brought down right away. And they'll still be a little short of the 1st down line.
Well, they get some positive yards, but this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
Yep, great play by the defense to step up and force the 4th down.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. And if they don't convert here, then the game is over. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. So on 4th down, they run it, and they pick up just enough for the 1st.
Just enough is right. Not a whole lot of running room down there.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't need a lot of room.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. He steps up.
At about the 33-yard line.
That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Yep, that was a very short game, but it really hurts the senior receiver's yards per catch average.
2nd down and 7. The defense calls an audible.
They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide.
Still perfect on the drive. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Single back set. 3 wide receivers.
And he's hit immediately.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
The quarterback is making it very clear who his go-to guy is on this drive.
2nd and 2. And this is the 10th play of the drive. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. King drops to throw. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him a 1st down. That's just a nice play.
It's 1st and goal, and they need a touchdown. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
He's in. Touchdown. And they take the lead.
Wow, what a finish.
That was superb clock management by this offense. They took the lead and left practically no time for the other team to do anything.
And they'll go for the 2-point conversion here, since that could put them up by 3 points.
The kicker will stay on the sidelines for this extra point as the offense is going to stay on the field and try to make this a 3-point game.
They don't get it. They went for 2, but they're stopped short.
The defense just rolled up their sleeves and went in there and stopped them when they had to.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Oregon State is ready to kick it away. And this is just a booming kick. Across the 30.
They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one.
Coach, Herbie, what's your take right now?
A field goal or touchdown can win it, Coach.
And the time is a huge factor at this stage of the game. This should make for an exciting finish.
And this will be pretty much it for this offense. They need to capitalize on this possession. Picked off, and that'll seal it up. He's got an opening. The 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And that's the 2nd time he's come away with one on defense there, guys.
Well, this guy's just a real ball hawk out there. The quarterback had better start looking to the other side of the field just to be safe.
Oregon State
Is up a score.
and he hits the PAT. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Oregon State, 27. Washington State, 19. Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. Washington State played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.